Louis Maruasa here, and welcome to Bearded on Point. And this show is about man-centric issues on women, on manhood, and on money and business. Now, let's talk about why though. What's the point? The point is that a lot of us don't get taught by our fathers, our uncles, whoever else in between, how to be a man and how to deal with certain issues. So the reality is, as a guy, sometimes we make errors in being a man, with women, and in business that are purely down to the fact that we didn't get the advice we're supposed to get about relationships, about money, and about how to be a man. And so this started off with a discussion with a couple of brothers, and it came down to, man, somebody needs to talk about it. Somebody needs to do something about it. Somebody needs to put it out there that, you know what, we need to talk about some issues that as brothers we're going through, from everything from for instance, to how to start a business, how to use your bank, how to grow your portfolio, how to set up for retirement, to how to attract women, how to deal with women on a daily basis, how to have exciting relationships, how to ask, how to get a woman to want to marry you, how to get how to make your father-in-law like you, to erectile dysfunction, to how not to lose your mind. Like there are instances of guys who, you know, when relationships go foul, somebody cheating, somebody leaves, or whatever it is, people go and shoot and kill and murder and destroy their whole lives and their own lives. We got to deal with some of that. There's a lot of emotional sides of men that are not being dealt with because everybody just assumes men are robots or men are whatever, man. They should just handle it. And somebody needs to come out and say, you know what, let's just talk about man-centric problems, man-centric issues, and see how can we solve them, how can we make it better for brothers out there to be able to deal with the issues that they're going through, so that we don't have those issues becoming a social problem that continues to persist. And on top of that, frankly speaking, as a guy, it's just to give advice from what I've learned. Camera's gotta focus. Hey, wake up. Anyway, so give advice that I wish I had gotten when I was going through certain things in life, whether it's business, women, whatever, that I wish we could have gotten that advice earlier. It would have saved a lot of people, a lot of money being lost, relationship meltdowns, all sorts of things, and just would have just made life better. So the idea really is that by watching this channel, by being on this channel, by listening to what I'm going to be sharing that I got from other brothers, from my own life, and from research and stuff like that. Like for the money angle, I'm going to be taking that from a book I've written called Rich Man's Mind, or The Rich Man's Mind. The idea being that there's a lot of lessons I learned in trying to establish a business, and those lessons I've distilled into a book, which I'll distill into episodes that are going to be part of this Bearded on Point on the angle of money and business, right? But the point really is that we want people to be, or guys rather, to be able to use this channel's knowledge to become better boyfriends, better lovers, better husbands, better businessmen, and better people in general. We're going to talk about some things that are not getting airtime or not getting discussed in certain parameters in certain parts of the world, from the US to the UK to South Africa, Namibia, Angola, Zimbabwe. There's a lot of things that don't get discussed that should be discussed in the man realm of the issues. Now, of course, some of these things are going to be straight up dating advice, like I said, something with straight up money advice. But at the end of the day, the idea is to get you to think. You got to use what's discussed here to think. And I do put a disclaimer on it that this is ideally for guys that are over 21, though it can be beneficial to younger guys. And also on top of that, you got to understand it will get controversial at some point in time. And you shouldn't catch feelings, all right? Calm down, all right? If it gets controversial on you, and don't get in your feelings, we just want to talk about some issues that we need to raise and we need to discuss as brothers. You understand? The idea is to get brothers talking about these things and to share and to think And on top of that, if the issues or the topics I'm talking about on this channel are not anything that you think is valuable to you, you know what? You're more than free, you're more than welcome, bro, to leave and log off and go to another channel. Because you know what? If it's not for you, it's not for you. I'm really trying to get to those brothers that need it. Even if it's only one brother sitting out in Trinidad and Tobago who gets this knowledge, or one dude sitting out in or Shakati, Namibia, that gets this advice that helps him out, then I'm happy. It's just I wish I had gotten this advice too early in life. So I'm just hoping that we could share it with others and amongst ourselves and get some wisdom and get things popping for all of us. You know what I'm saying? So my first topic today, though, is going to be about confidence. Now, when I'm talking about confidence, I'm talking about the opposite of uncertainty and doubt. Because that's what really confidence is about. Confidence is about having no doubt, no uncertainty about who you are, your plans, and your masculinity. So you can see that this channel is specifically for straight men mostly, but other people can watch and there is value for you as well. But the point is, masculinity and in terms of confidence in who you are and business plans and plans in general in your life, the work you want to do as a man in life, it all comes down to you having a certainty in its value and a certainty in your ability to deliver that value, right? You don't have, it's a state of no doubt in the quality and value of you and what you have to offer and what you're going to achieve. It's a certainty that this thing will happen and will be as imagined, even if the path is not quite going to be as straight as you think it is, because reality is never that way, right? So where am I going with that? The point is this, right? Imagine a guy leaving his house, right? He's got a nice car, and he's not an ugly guy, really. I mean, he's leaving his house, he's got a GTI or some nice car like that. And his brother's thinking to himself, man, what's wrong with me, though? I don't seem to ever get no women. They never interested. They don't want to call me up. They want to hang with me. Man, why am I single though? Why do I always have bad luck with girls? One of the reasons could simply be he lacks confidence. He believes that having a GTI, having a nice pair of shoes, means that he is a great person. Not realizing that those are accessories and support and props to your confidence. Better for you to leave the house with no underwear and no shirt on, but not without your confidence. Because you need your confidence for business, for women, and for being certain of yourself when you're living life, right? You need to be sure of yourself. When you go out there, you need to be sure of yourself. I need to be sure that I'm smart. I need to be sure that, yes, I'm a handsome brother, man. Look at me, man. Look at that, man. I'm sexy, right? All right, enough of that. But the point is, you get what I'm saying. You've got to have confidence in who you are, what you are. You got to have that confidence. Because confidence is really the foundation stone of all success, all progress for man. If you want to progress anywhere with women, you got to not just have things, you got to be something. Confidence. Whether it's a business, you got to have that confidence in your idea and in your plan because you put the work in, so you know it's going to work. So when people say, well, why should I give you my money though? Why should I give you $1 million for your business? Why should I trust what you're saying? You've got to give them the confidence that their money will come back and their money will be taken care of. And that confidence comes from you having the confidence in your own plan based on the fact that you put in the hours, you put in the work, you did the research, you've looked at this back, forth, left, right, and center, and you know this is going to work. The plan may have you changing as you go on the road. Sometimes you need to adjust with the steering wheel. Like, I need to take a left here. I need to get where I'm going. But at least I know my plan, my destination. I know how I'm going to get there, when I think I'll get there. That's where your business plans come in, right? But you got to have the confidence in the business idea for other people to believe enough in you to let you take their money and their resources and go do what you say you're going to do. The same way, a woman also wants to see confidence in the same manner, like a business plan. A woman wants to see confidence in your capabilities right now, this very minute. She wants to see confidence that makes her look at you and say, that's a man. And you ought to give her the confidence of, yes, indeed, I am a man. Good looking, exciting, and I handle my business. You've got to give confidence. And that confidence comes from knowing yourself. Love of self. You got to love yourself first. You got to be able to love you as a person intrinsically, not extrinsically. Not, oh, because I got this nice watch, I love me. No, no. If you were naked, you got to look in the mirror and say, damn, boy, you're still fine. When you look in the mirror, you got to look at something you like, someone you like. You've got to start having beliefs, values, and attitudes about you that are positive. You got to start looking at yourself and saying, I'm a good person. I'm a great person. I'm a smart person. I'm a wonderful person. It's related to self-esteem, of course. Now, confidence comes from that. The more self-esteem, the more self-value you have. Now, please be careful. Don't become arrogant. Arrogance is false esteem. It is based on fantasy of self-value. Because the difference between confidence and false esteem is this. When confidence is tested, it proves its existence. When false self-esteem is tested, it crumbles. Same thing for fake esteem, fake confidence. Women will challenge your fake confidence. Business will challenge fake confidence. And if your fake confidence goes against a serious test from a woman or from a business environment, it will crumble. And it also lead to you not being able to deal with certain things as an individual, because this is what happens when you, as a person, don't have confidence. You start doubting your decisions, your thoughts. You start wondering if you've got anything of value about you, man. Do I have anything about me that anybody wants to get? And do people look at me and see, what an amazing guy, what a wonderful person? Or do they look at you and think, man, broke ass? Yeah, they say bad things about you. The number one way you can get out of that is become confident in what you have to offer the world, in your uniqueness, in everything about you that you can offer. So you've got to develop yourself. You can't sit around and say, I got a voice for radio, but I don't practice my voice for radio. I'm a really smart guy, I could write a book, but you never write the book. Or I'm really good looking, but you don't take care of your skin. You've got to look after yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to develop yourself. You got to get that education. You got to build the value of yourself first before you even go anywhere near anybody. You got to build a plan. Where's my life going? What's my vision for my future? What's my vision for where I want to take? If I get involved with somebody, if I get involved with a woman, where am I taking her? What's my vision for my future, my house, my whatever? Where are we going? The same way you have to have a vision for your business. You give me your money, where am I going 6 months from now? Where am I going 12 months from now? You got to have a vision and you got to be confident in it. And that requires you to know thyself, love thyself, put in the work, put in the practice. Otherwise, you are not going to be too confident in yourself, because you're going to be like, man, this could go wrong. I don't know if this is going to work. That comes from you not having put in the work. I don't know if I'm handsome. That comes from you having a low self-esteem and not having dealt with those inner demons, those inner doubts and uncertainties. Because if you deal with those uncertainties as a man, your confidence will be up. Because you'll be able to walk into a room and say, you know what? These dudes got all sorts of watches on, all sorts of shoes, all sorts of whatever. I'm just wearing a t-shirt up in here and my pants. But you know what? I know I'm still a damn good brother. I'm still a great offer to any woman that approaches me or that I talk to. I'm still a fun guy. I got a mindset of abundance. I know that I got other options in terms of women that are interested in me, in terms of being attractive to women. So I don't have to even be like desperate about nothing. There's no need for that. I'm confident that what I've got to offer, a good number of women want, and therefore I don't have to stress myself about that. That is something a lot of people, including myself, had a problem with, where you step up and you don't realize that you've got something to offer. You start wondering to yourself, will she like me? Will she like me? When the reality is, I shouldn't even waste my time asking that question. I like me, and she's about to meet a great guy. She can either decide she is down with what's going on, or she can decide to let it be. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter because I don't need her validation. I don't need her to tell me I'm handsome. I know I'm handsome. I don't need her to buy me something. I don't need her to like me because I like me. And if she likes me and I like me, we are great. But if she doesn't like me or doesn't think anything of me, it's all good. I like me. I love me. I enjoy me. I'm always working on making me better. And that's what you got to be like a guy. You got to have confidence in yourself. You got to have confidence in your plan. If your plan is, I don't know, open a gallery that has pictures of art done by local artists, don't let nobody else come there and make you doubt yourself. You've got to have the confidence in what you're talking about and your vision, so that when people say, man, but that ain't gonna work, and but you don't go, oh, you're right, oh my God, I don't know what I'm thinking. You've got to stand your ground, and that comes from confidence in yourself. If you're not confident, what will happen is this. In business, people won't invest in you. They'll not trust putting money on anything that you're doing. When it comes to women, women will not desire you, and they will not be interested in you because they see no confidence in your own value and in what you've got to offer. Because women are subconsciously hardwired to look for confidence in men. If they don't see confidence in a brother, they start to doubt whether he's got anything to offer. He could have a nice car. He could be, I don't know, he could be a surgeon or whatever. But if he's got no confidence in himself as a man and his masculinity, there's going to be a problem, because she's going to start testing him to see if he's a real man, and he's going to fail every single test because, you know what? He isn't standing his ground because he's uncertain of himself and of his value. So here's how it works. Let me give you an example. A girl comes up to you, you're dating a girl, and she tells you she really would love a man who wears a pink Speedo. That's just the bomb for her, man. Man wearing this pink Speedo is the one. You being uncertain of yourself, you having no confidence, low self-esteem or low value, decide, well, if she likes men with Speedos, maybe put a Speedo on and she'll like me. You got a problem. You go wear a Speedo, what's going to happen? She's going to lose interest and desire. You know why? Because you did exactly what she said she wanted you to do. It was a test. She wanted to see if you've got the balls to stand for yourself. If you really do have other women interested in you. If you really do have something of value to offer. Because if you have something of value to offer, if other women want you, you will put a price to yourself. And that price is, I don't wear pink Speedos. I like my black trunks. They make me feel comfortable. And you know what? I am handsome, I am smart, I am fun and exciting to be around. And if pink Speedos are what you're looking for, you can go down the street and get a guy who does that. But I'm wearing no black and no pink Speedos. That ain't what I'm about. I'm a brother. I'm a man. I don't do that. Take it or leave it. That is confidence in what you've got to offer. It doesn't mean being mean. It doesn't mean be arrogant. It just means know what you're willing to take and what you're not willing to take. And it comes from a confidence in knowing what you've got to offer as a person. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, women will walk all over you. Your business will never succeed or make it as far as it's supposed to make it. And you are not going to have, peace with yourself about you. You're always going to be doubting yourself. You're always going to open yourself up to other people manipulating you by telling you, well, if you want us to think you're handsome, you've got to do this. If you want us to feel, to validate you that you're a good person, you've got to hang out with us and do this stuff, which you obviously maybe don't even want to do. That's not what you want to do with your life. You want to be confident. You want to live a life that gives you what you want from it. You want to date women that know you are a top tier brother. You ain't just something that she can pick up on the street. You are something she's got to work to keep. And you're something that other women want as well. And in business, you want dudes to understand that, you know what? I'm working on my business that has a value. There's value in the stock. You put your money down, you're investing in something that's going to become something major, and you're going to get back a return. So that's first video on Bearded on Point about confidence. Though I will touch back on this point of confidence, it's going to give you a quick run into it. 20 minutes. Can you imagine? That's quick. But the point is, look, I will be putting up more videos on confidence and a lot more to it and value as a man and all that. But for now, I just want you to know when you're leaving your house, man, leave your underwear, leave your shirt, but do not leave your confidence. And between now and the next time you see me in the next video, if you're a brother who doesn't have confidence, work on your confidence, okay? Make sure you get your confidence up. Be confident about yourself and your possibilities in life, okay? Until next time, do more, be more, become more on your purpose. See you next time.